So, season 1 of Ratched just dropped on Netflix a couple days ago, and I binged the whole thing in 2 days. I haven't binged a show that fast since, like, Daredevil season 1, alright? It's been a long time since I was this hooked on a show. I mean, I watched the first season of 13 Reasons Why in, like, a day, because I had nothing else to do, but that doesn't really count. This show... this first season of the show, because there is a second season apparently coming. But yeah, this was awesome. Let me tell you, man. Right off the bat, let me just talk about the best part of the show, and that is, without question, the main actress. Sarah Paulson as Nurse Ratched was so damn good. Like, if she doesn't get any Oscar nominations when that time comes, I'm going to have to go to the Oscars headquarters and smack some bitch around, alright? That was a really good performance. Like, almost the entire show, she's like skeeving against every person she comes across in this hospital, whether it's the other head nurse, the doctor, or all these other side characters. Constantly she's like, you better watch yourself. Or like one of the characters is like, yeah, what are you gonna do about it? And she's like, just thinking about all the things I'm going to do about it. And it's like, yo, that's pretty awesome. The best comparison I can make is, it's basically like watching a female Walter White, alright? It's like that kind of scheming. Another great aspect of the show is the color. It is so nice to look at. Pretty much every shot is just colorful and bright, and oh my god, I can just think of a few examples where it's so cool the way they use color in the show. Except for when they don't. Except for when the colorist doesn't check his shit afterwards, and one of the characters' face is completely yellow, like she's from The Simpsons or something. Another thing they do a lot in the show is the split screen editing style. You like never see that anymore. The only example I can think of off the top of my head is the ending of Carrie. But yeah, they do that a lot in the show, and it's pretty cool just to see like that kind of old technique come back into play. Another great standout for me was, it's not really a spoiler, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but in episode 6, they kind of tell Ratched's backstory with puppets, and it is really entertaining. Another example of split screen editing, they do that there too. I mean, it's kind of like a big old exposition dump, but the way they show it to you is just really cool. But yeah, there are so many just twists and turns and people getting axed off just out of nowhere, where it's just like, oh my god, every time it happens you're like, holy shit. Also, this show is like kind of gory, and it's like kind of a horror-esque. It's like an ominous tone. I mean, it's obviously based on the character from the movie One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, which is a great movie. Like, when they first announced this show about like a backstory to like the antagonist of a movie from 40 years ago, it's kind of a goofy concept, but I was just really pleasantly surprised. But yeah, overall, the show, really great. Upon searching if there was going to be a season 2 of the show, I saw that Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 58%, and I thought that was hilarious, because these motherfuckers gave Cuties an 85%. So Rotten Tomatoes is here on out completely irrelevant. So yeah, if you've seen One Flew Over Cuckoo's Nest, definitely check this movie out. I think they developed the character really well. It's really entertaining, really fun to look at, and all the characters are pretty over the top. And I mean, not all of it is exactly entertaining. Like, there's one character, I think it's the one lady from Get Out, but she's kind of like has like a multiple personality disorder, and that character is just kind of whatever. One of the dudes from 13 Reasons Why is in this, and his character is just what they did with him is kind of hilarious. But yeah, that's enough from me overall. Check the show out. I'm going to be checking season 2 whenever that comes out. And next I'll probably watch Cobra Kai because Karate Kid's pretty good and I want to see that shit. So that's it for me. Go watch the show. I don't know what else to say. See ya.